Hi, I'm Mark. I'm here with Victoria, who joined us as a new grad a year ago. So we thought we'd do a quick video just on your experience with us this year. So first up, are you enjoying it?
Yeah, yeah, no, it's been a really awesome place to work, and I'm glad I moved here from Sydney.
Oh, good. And
Yeah.
we're certainly glad you did too. um, we made a number of promises to you when you started, and one of them was helping you develop your biomechanical skills. How do you feel that's gone?
Yeah, good. I feel a lot more confident now than I did finishing uni. I felt like the curriculum at uni wasn't particularly realistic when it came to time management with a client in real life. Um, the CPD stuff that we've done here has been really good. I've learned how to do some MOBs. And I've also been able to integrate the skills that I had before in a previous career as an acupuncturist. Everyone's embraced that fully, which has been really fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think from our point of view, it's been really good seeing how you've come on with that. You're very confident with your bios, and you're getting good results, which
thank
is
you.
more than we could ask for. Um, what about the amount of biomechanical work you're getting?
Yeah, so that's also been really good. Um, Mark makes it very firm stance on having time set aside for biomechanical appointments. I think in any clinic, it can be easy to fill up the time with GTs and people booking in 6 weeks ahead. And I've even found myself trying to sneak a few people in that have needed it here and there. But the staff here are really like, no, we're going to have at least a 45-minute time in case someone hurts themselves and they can book in overnight. And most of the time they do. So, I have been doing at least one new bio and, two or three returning bios pretty much every day.
Yeah, which is good. That's what we aim for. We deliberately made a shift about 2 years ago to have more biomechanics and high value treatments, and it makes work a lot more interesting,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
And what about money? So have we lived up to our promise there?
Yeah, so you guys work with an organization called The Hive, and they have a setup where there's essentially like a 30% profit share with, you have your base salary, and then anything on top of that minus the cost of materials works out as a 30% profit share with essentially a safety net. When I originally started, there was a lot of time set aside for training, and the business was still building back up from COVID. But at the moment, I'm booked out 2, 3 weeks ahead, and my monthly bonuses are probably two-thirds on top of the base salary. So it's been good. As a new grad, it's been very good.
I think what helps that is our shift to high value treatments
Yeah,
too. It really means with the bonus scheme that there's the potential to earn significant amounts of money. So
yeah. It's
that's good.
potentially double the base, really, if you
Hmm.
see enough bios. It's
Okay.
it's good.
And working conditions in general, like rooms and breaks and all that. How have you found that?
Yeah, so I have a break at 10 o'clock and at 3 o'clock to do notes for 30 minutes and an hour for lunch. So that's more than reasonable. The treatment durations as well, like the GTs are 30 minutes. And I found when I was doing placements, some of them were only 20 minutes or 15. And, it's really not enough time, particularly if you do want to do a vascular assessment or, some other things as a duty of care to the patient. So that's one thing I found really, really good working here. And as far as like the rooms go, they're amazing. This would be the room that you would be working in should you choose to work here. And there's a lot of sunlight. There's windows across the whole ceiling, and that was a big deal for me. I found doing placements in Sydney in the hospitals, there was no daylight. It was all fluorescent lights, and I couldn't stare at the screen anymore. At the end of the day, I had migraines. So just having that exposure to daylight all day in a bright, airy, spacious room has been a really good change. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And we do build in plenty of breaks, and it, it's very much our philosophy of working smarter, not harder.
Mm.
So, um, as far as the environment here goes, so we're very big on having a happy, harmonious team. Has that been your experience?
Yeah. Yeah. No, everyone here is really lovely. Um, I couldn't be happier as far as that goes. On my first day here, I had a little succulent with a big ribbon on my desk because I had that I like succulents in my um, interview CV thing. We celebrated the 1 year anniversary with cards and cakes and flowers, and yeah, we'll sit around and have a chat at lunchtime. It's a really great team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. And just finally, being based in Canberra, a lot of people seem to have a hesitation about moving to Canberra. What's
Mm.
your experience been with that?
Yeah, that was one thing that people weren't sure if I'd like it here. Um, I wanted to move here to be closer to the snow. That's my thing. I love skiing, and it's a 2 hour drive, so that was a really good thing for me. This particular suburb has a lot of new development, so I was originally looking at trying to find a house with a garden, and I didn't. I'm in an apartment, but there's a beautiful pool on the roof, really nice community there. Um, it's just a great place to live, really. There's a lot of awesome bushwalks in the river, and I also do swing dancing as well. So that's been a tool to make friends very easily. I'll do that 2, 3 nights a week. So I think if you have something that you can do that's going to bring you into a community, then making friends is easy. Without that, I could see how it would be a struggle. But I've loved it here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's great to hear. Well, we've certainly enjoyed having you here, and hopefully you'll be with us for a long time to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.